Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel NIKHILPTE Tips and Tricks. Today's topic is very important. I know you are waiting for this video. PT speaking repeat sentences. There are many types of repeat sentences may come in your real exam. Basically, there are two types: long, short. Short means if you are getting a sentence between 6 to 8 words, that is called short sentences. More than 8 words, around 9 to 15 sometimes, that is called long sentences. The main thing is that how we can pass PTE with good scores. If you are facing problem in listening or speaking, maybe this is the biggest challenge for you. Some students are thinking my summarized spoken text is template is not working, I have to change, that is why I'm not getting good scores in the listening section. Some students are saying like I have to change the describe an image template because I'm not getting good scores in the describe an image or speaking section. Maybe not. So let's start our today's session, then I will let you know how you can get good scores in PT speaking repeat sentences. Guys, here is our website nikhilpte.com. We have lots of data. You can practice here if you want. We have mock test also. Mock test is really important because if you will not practice at home, how you will come to know what is your level. So we have prediction questions, mock test, packages, study plan. If you don't know how many questions I have to do in a single day, so you can click on this one. We have 1 day plan before exam, just in 19 Australian dollars. Fast track, in which we will let you know how you can practice. And this is my special one, 10 days plan. If you have exam after 10 days, you can go for this one. That includes 2 mock tests as well. We have designed in that way so that students can get good marks accordingly and practice more and more at home. So here is the full package in just $119, including 3 mock tests and 1212 questions. So let's start our today's session, PT speaking repeat sentences, guys. So here is your first question. Remember one thing, your speaking section is based on content, oral fluency and pronunciation. Content in terms of repeat sentences means each and every word is a content. And pronunciation means your voice clarity. And oral fluency means your speed. So as I told you, there are 2 types of questions may come in your real exam, long, short. What is our main purpose? If you will speak minimum 50% of your content with good oral fluency and pronunciation, you will get 3 marks from the 1 mark from the content, 5 marks for oral fluency, 5 marks for pronunciation. One repeat sentence is equal to 13 marks, in which 5 marks for oral fluency, 5 marks for pronunciation and 3 marks for content. If you will cover 100% content, you will get 3 marks. If you will cover more than 50% but not 100%, you will get 2 marks in the content. If you will speak less than 50%, then you will get 1 mark from the content. If you will not speak, obviously you will get 0. So this is the PTE guidelines. So what is the trick actually? We need to understand the trick so that you can get good scores. We have lots of tricks, right? Trick number 1, remember the first half, write down the second half.
The result of this study will be published next month.
The result of the study will be published next month. If you have practiced a lot, how you can improve your listening skills? Only by practice, guys. There is no template actually. We have template in the describe an image, summarize spoken text and written text as well, but there is no template for the repeat sentences. Remember one thing, there is no negative marking if you are adding any word while speaking or deleting. There is no negative marking in the repeat sentences. So first thing first, what you have to do, first half you have to memorize, second half you can write down initials only, and vice versa. First half you can write down the initials only, remember the second half. But if you are not comfortable this one, third trick is you just write down the initials only. And this part is very difficult. Some students are not able to write down the initials very fastly because we have very less time. Do not think if your friend is comfortable with this trick, you can also do it. No. You have to analyze yourself, like in which technique, which trick I am comfortable. And my recommendation is just listen it and understand in your mother tongue and speak. It's a game of practice actually. You have to use all the tricks first actually. And in which you are getting good scores, like if you are comfortable with the first technique, you can go for that one. Just analyze, just polish yourself, just practice accordingly. Do not change in between. Sometimes, if your friend or relative is going and you are asking about the repeat sentences, how you got 90 out of 90, and he said or she said, like, I used initials and then after I was speaking, but you are using same technique, you are not comfortable with that technique, that means this technique is not for you. You have to use the other one. So first trick is just memorize the first half and speak the second one. Write the second one.
This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world.
This is how we deliver million people the word. No problem. If you are not able to speak 100% correct, no problem. Try to speak as much as you can. For example, here is the word. What is the answer? This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world. You can speak, this is how deliver healthcare millions of people world. No problem. But make sure you will speak clearly. It depends on your target score as well. If your target is 8 each, you need practice more and more and try to speak as much as you can, maybe minimum 80%. If your target is 7 each, you can speak 60 to 80%. That's it. If your target is 6 each or 6.5, you can speak 50% at least. Not in all the sentences. Sometimes you will speak well in other topics, in other questions. For example, we have 4 to 10 questions. If your target is 6 each, you are speaking always 50% in all the sentences. That's okay. If your target is 7 each, just imagine it is possible if you will speak 50% only and you can get 7 each, you may lose your marks in your listening. So just try. It's a game of practice, but you need to focus on in one technique. That is your wish, in which you are comfortable. So next we will do.
We will see if we can get through this without too many interruptions.
The word is interruptions. Don't be confused in this word. Many students are facing problem when they are listening any difficult word, because this interruption word is not, we are not using regularly. That is why I'm making this video for those guys also who are not, well in English. They have no English communication with friends and relatives, but they need to pass the exam. How they can pass? They can improve only by listening. You can also do, guys. Remember one thing, nothing is impossible. People are getting good scores. Don't think they have good communication skills. I have lots of students who have very less communication skills. Still they are getting good scores. How? It's a game of practice, the right guidance, right? If you have right guidance, you can also pass this exam, right? So what do you have to do?
The undergraduate students are taught a rigorous course in our psychology department.
The undergraduate students are totally rigorous and undergraduate departments. The undergraduate students are totally rigorous in undergraduate department. I said undergraduate department instead of psychology department. Why? Because I was not listening. My mind is out of room. I was thinking something different. This is happening in the real exam actually. If you are thinking something like, you have lots of questions in your mind, how I can pass, how I can get good scores, last time I got very less scores. It is a kind of hawa in terms of Punjabi, Don't think like this. You can also pass. Just listen it properly. Why you are not improving your repeat sentences? Because you are thinking already. You have thought in your mind like, I can't do it. Guys, you can do it. Just think like this. I have no option. Some students are calling me, sir, this is my last chance. Can I pass my exam? I think my English is not good. So how I can pass this one? You are calling me to pass this exam, and we are motivating to our students. Why you are thinking two options instead of one? Just think only one. I have to pass this exam. That's it. We don't have any other option. Getting my point? Think like this. You have to change your environment, behavior. If you really want to achieve good scores in your listening part, listening can improve only by listening. Yes, we have tricks, but tricks have limitations. Tricks have boundary. Let's start.
The quality of our accommodation is high, but it is still affordable for students.
The quality of our accommodation is high, but it is still affordable for students. That's it. Try. Do not think if you will not able to speak full sentence, then you can't get it. Some students are practicing again and again for repeat sentences like a day or 3 or 4 hours, and they are thinking I can improve only by practice one thing again and again. No, you have to manage your time. You have to focus each and every module. Who says that if you will practice 3 to 4 hours for repeat sentences in a single day, and then after you will practice for another day, you can improve? Something happened, guys. So if you are thinking like this, you are wasting your time. Just manage your time accordingly, right? So you will speak with me now. Listen it very carefully. You can also do it. Improve step by step. We will do 5 more questions and try to speak. Are you speaking more than 50%? If yes, that means you can achieve. If not, you need more practice. Simple.
Please be careful when using online translation programs.
Please be careful while using online transaction program. Now, is transactions? See, I said transaction programs. Please be careful while using online transaction programs. Instead of when I said while, instead of translation I said transaction. No problem at all. My oral fluency, pronunciation, both were okay. However, I missed 2 words, but I am completing more than 80%. Right? However, this question is very small, but in the real exam, you will get most of the question between 6 to 9 words. What is your main target? Your main target is to speak more than 60 to 70%. That's it. 4 more questions.
All students must participate in the exercise.
All students must participate in the exercise. No problem, you will get long questions also.
We support the research on tropical dynamics and forecasting.
We support the research on tropical and digester. Tropical digester. See, these words are not, we are not using these words regularly. That is why some students are not able to speak. No problem. You can add any word with the repeat sentence. In that way, at least if you are not getting good scores from the content part, you can get good scores from the oral fluency and pronunciation. We support the research on tropical dynamics and forecasting.
The medical center is located near the supermarket on North Street.
The medical center located near the market on North Street. Is, are, am, has, have, was, were. If you are not able to speak well, don't worry about it. Just make sure, you just have to Speak with good old fluency. The medical center is located near the supermarket on North Street.
The Romans left in 410 at the beginning of the 5th century.
Romans left in 410, beginning in the 5th century. At the beginning in the 5th century. I said, I left with the. I said Romans left in 410. The beginning is the, I said, or of the, I don't know, the 5th century. No problem at all. Just speak clearly, right?
Numerous courses devoted to life sciences are listed in the prospectus.
So what is the right answer for this one? Numerous courses devoted to life sciences are listed in the prospectus. How you can improve your PT speaking, I have already told you. So you just have to practice for read aloud as well, so that it depends on your tongue. If you are comfortable to speak each and every word, you can also speak in repeat sentences. Like, share and subscribe. If you need coaching online from us, my number is visible in front of you. All the best.